All right, listen. Lately, I've been very cautious to not rip anything without payments in, just because there's been a lot of sad stories, really. People that have been in groups for a long time, pretty active people. Not in ours. We've had very good luck, so that's why we're able to do it. But just like all of a sudden ducking and dodging payments, you trust these people. So I hope I don't get burnt. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs, because obviously the people who sell us cards could care less if we get burned, I promise. So, but you guys did an awesome job filling this. How could I not break it? Here's my bold prediction for this break. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Topps and Bowman's product, and I believe our coolest hit's going to come out of Absolute. I hope not. I really don't. I hope we pull something awesome outside that's licensed, but I'm a huge Absolute baseball fan, so let's get to it. What up, everyone? You can get your My Oh My by Macklemore. I'll remember that one. Go ahead and get your one of one guesses in. We're going to start it out with something which I have 2 boxes left. This and one more. And I don't believe that we've pulled the case hit out, or the autograph out of the case yet. So hopefully it's in one of these. Hopefully this one. Allen and Ginter, Topps Chrome. So I got to be honest. I got a little beef with baseball right now. Let me start with something positive, though. We are going to be giving out Spot 3 of the DK15 League. Right now, it's Ryan Bettle and Nate Zimmerman are the ones that have spots in that league. Now, there will be prizes. There will be prizes, obviously, for that league. It's DK15. The way it works, if you're unfamiliar with it, is we do 15 daily fantasy contests. They're not like back to back to back. We'll spread them out probably 2 or 3 a week. So it'll be like a 1 month long league, and then you'll add up your score. So every week you'll get to put a different lineup in on DraftKings, which is a salary cap, situation. And why I do it that way specifically for baseball, it was even my favorite league in football this year. It really was. I mean, it helped that I won, but for baseball, I still suck. But it gives you a chance, if you don't know baseball, to learn as you go. Mike Trout mini Chrome, Garciaparra, Skubal, Peterson, and there we have a world's largest rock. Simmons, Springer, Jimenez. We got a Freddie Freeman for the Braves. Ripken Jr., Tavares, Robinson, and Ryan Jeffers, rookie. We have Barrero, Votto, and Huff. And there we got a McCutchen on the Phils. Lavin, Alonso, Hansen, and world's largest Munaloa. I don't know that one. The Big Hurt. Kelenic, Mercado, and Maddox, Bell, and Meadows. No, you would never have to pitch in, Jimmy, if I get burnt. You know what you guys did? You filled the break. You filled it unsuspectingly, to be honest, because we had a lot to fill. So that you did your part to fill it tonight. My hands are huge. Frank Thomas, Jan Dawson, Gibson, and there is a Iceland Johansson and a Cronenworth. Oops, we'll get this. Oh, we missed this one. Trudeau from Canada, too. We'll random these cards off at the end, too. What we'll do is we'll give away the 2 fantasy spots. Or, I'm sorry, the fantasy spot, not 2. And then we'll make the third prize, or the second prize, I'm sorry, these cards. First is the fantasy spot, because I assure you that's a more valuable spot. So anyhow, I'm a little perturbed with baseball right now, and here's why. I was supposed to go, and possibly going, to Baltimore for one night with my wife. My wife has an appointment. She's like, look, I hate to waste a full sick day. Why don't we go to Baltimore? We love going to Baltimore. It's very close to our house. We weren't going to take the kids. We got to go to IKEA. There's an IKEA close by. And I'm like, oh, bet, we're not taking the kids. We'll go to a baseball game. It's like one of the first things we ever did as a couple. Went to a Baltimore Orioles baseball game. I love it. It's one of my favorite pictures I have with my wife. Who is calling me? 1 second. John Carter? Uh-oh. I hope it was an accident. Oh, Wes, I just saw your message too. No, you're good. I'm not worried about it. The people that didn't pay will pay. But anyhow, so I'm like, and I didn't even think about it. This was a couple weeks ago. I was like, yeah, we'll go to a game. I looked on the schedule. It was on the schedule. Any Zelensky's? I don't know. That's a good question. Is there? That'd be pretty sweet. I bet you we would hear about it if there were. Rojas, Badu, Billy Williams. Yeah, I looked on the schedule. I'm like, oh, they are playing. And then I remembered, never mind, those effers didn't get a deal done in time. So I don't get to see my Orioles game. Hornsby. So, and there is a Singer Orange out of 25. Rookie for the Royals. Royal Orange. Going out to Jim Smith. That's a nice one. Singer or Royals. Rookie Orange out of 25. Nice short print there. Alex Kirilloff White Rookie. Oh, I love Camden. It is. And honestly, when I go to a baseball game, I think it's the reason I took my wife when we first started dating, and most of y'all are probably married or have been around. I believe a baseball game is the absolute the best first date thing you can do. Because, like, you don't have to like baseball to enjoy the outdoors and the environment and the fun, and there's talking and there's food and there's beer. It is the absolute best first date place. Tell the kids. Take your sweetie to a ball game. And it's not like expensive. You can get cheaper seats. Santo out of 150. You got a Bunk. Cartoonist. And there's a Garcia Wood Jr., Roy Wood Jr., comedian. Nider. And there it is! Vaughn for the White Sox. Andrew Vaughn. Going out to the White Sox. It's going to be Jimmy Swanson. There we go. Greinke, Brett, Yastrzemski, Blue, Willie Castro, and Ohtani. Dude, nice. Vaughn kicking us off today. Already starting off right. See? Fill a break, bring the good vibes. That probably wouldn't have been in there if we waited till the morning to rip. Sometimes I think that's how it works. I really do. So yeah, and we can't, like, when we go now, we can't go to the aquarium. Because, like, my kids, if they found out we went to the aquarium without them, and if you have never been to Baltimore, the Baltimore Aquarium's absolutely top-notch. Top-notch. So we can't do that without them, so I don't know what we'll do. Love me some Diamond Kings. Not as much. And I gotta tell you, I feel a little shafted. I like the guy who owns the hobby shop in Harrisburg. I do. But I looked up and I saw this box of Triple Play, and there was clearly a sticker for 19 on it. It was clear as day. And I was buying tons of stuff. I spent $6,000 at the hobby shop. I bought more than that. I spent $8,000 because I bought a case of Contenders and some supplies. The Contenders alone was like over $6,000. So anyhow, I didn't pay too much attention to my amount. He always gives me a receipt. I look at it later. And of all the things to mark up on me, is it under here? It's got to be under here. He marked this up. He added $10 to it. Like, he needed that $10. Oh, you don't have to do that. Gabriel Gomez, I know you're good. That's what I said. All the people in here are good. So we have the 1993 Triple Play. I'm excited to open this with my brother. I really am. I'm hoping we get some nicknames. We'll open a whole stack of these. But I was like, I looked at it on the way home and I'm like, did he seriously? That's the first I saw the sticker on it. I saw the $19 sticker, and I even said to him, I was like, for night. That's the only one he had. It was like on a dusty old top shelf, and the shop is big. Like, it's a pretty decent sized shop. And I was like, you know what? Throw that in there for $19. He fucking marked it up. I don't care. I don't. For $10. I mean, I would have probably paid $29 for it too. It is what it is. It's for a personal rip. It's not like... I'd rather have marked that up than anything else I bought. It was the cheapest thing I bought there. Dude, team bags. A case of team bags was like $150 for team bags. Nick Madrigal, debut Diamond Kings. Altuve, Evan White. And there's a Cabrian Hayes rookie. Inflation. That's what he did. He's like, oh, I haven't touched that in years. I forgot to account for inflation on that box. $10. You literally probably what he did. I'm gonna, like, next time I go in, and he's not one to joke, so I don't want to push it, but I also want to be like, are you gonna add $10 to this and see if he knows? I'd be like, what are you talking about? He's not worth messing with. He's a good guy, but he's all business. Sun Kim, Medina, Eskerian, he's good to me though. Trevor Huffman, Jazz, Evan White. There you go. Debut for your Mariners era, West. We got something coming up. Mateo, Joe Jackson, and look at that. Out of 99 for your Mariners there, West. Seattle out of 99. Evan White. Jimmy, you know what? If it would have been the only thing I bought, or like I bought like a pack of sleeves, top loaders in that box, it'd be one thing. But I could show you my receipt. I think my bill was, I wrote a check. I think it was $7,700 or something for a couple supplies and that. In that case of contenders, Elegance, Nolan Arenado, it cracks me up. Moniak, Matheson, Juan Soto. Got another filler here. Albert Pujols, the club. George Brett and Kirby Puckett. Patino, Gehrig, Bichette, and Machado. And we got a Medina gray-framed rookie. Rizzo, Kramer, and there's a Nick Madrigal debut Kings. Cool-looking card. All right, here we go. I do appreciate you guys filling this. Big shout out to Chris. Chris, when you posted the remaining teams on the page, everyone must have got the notification. If you guys didn't see, I made a new account today. I hate the name, but I had to come up with something quick. Mikey Firehands. But I posted something and everyone saw it, so it must be something on my personal account. I don't know. Ever since I got flagged for this GIF that I used on Facebook 2 years ago from Facebook, all of a sudden you know how we do reverse cancel culture. Like if you did something years ago and it was acceptable then, but it's no longer acceptable now, you still get punished for it. They did that to me. It was their gift. I used it. I got flagged. I didn't get suspension or anything. I got flagged and got a warning, and I couldn't do paid advertisements. Ever since then, no one can see my post. Not on my personal page. Luis Robert, Spencer Howard, and out of 25 for the Blue Jays, Nate Pearson short print there out of 25. James, I know, and I'm going to say this now. I'm going to start tagging people. It's really been my MO to not tag because people used to tag everyone all the time, and I still see it, Christian Javier. I still see it in breaks, and it really does bother me when people constantly tag, especially if you tag them once, they didn't want it, there's a Joey Bart, and then they get tagged again. It's like, look, we saw it, but people are telling me they're not seeing it, so I have to start tagging because people are mad. They're like, I didn't see that break. I would have got in it. I missed it. And for the Phils, it's going to be Patch Auto out of 99. Moniak going out to Adam D. Fellow Ripper. What's he in Facebook jail for now? That guy spends his life in Facebook jail. He needs to stop arguing with people. Why does he do that? Mickey, and he's always surprised. Josh is always like, well, this is bullshit. What'd you do now? It's like talking to my first graders and like they got in trouble home. I got in trouble again last night. What'd you do? Well, I didn't want to do my homework. Tommy. Well, you did something wrong. And Alec Boehm. There we go. Box number 2. Doug, are you in here tonight? Let's save those 3 for last. Let's go ahead and, I know we've been ripping a lot of cards. Let's rip this 2022 Heritage. Could be political. Probably. Could be or is. Hank Aaron with the faux autograph. Put that up there. I actually like opening the Heritage. I mean, I honestly, shout out to guys like Jason who do a full case of this. That sounds like torture, but I do like the look. I almost wish they'd put, like, I know they can't because people would think it is, but like the 35-cent or 25-cent thing you used to get, because it looks like that's such a classic look pack. Of course, then people would say, no, you have to give it to me for that price. It says it. Hey, what up, Dougie? How's the Achilles doing, man? Doug, I am sore from that freaking machine the last 2 days. I've hit it hard the last 2 days, and woo, it probably doesn't help that I dug a 4-foot hole. Like a 4 foot deep by 2 feet by 2, well, no, by 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet. That sucker was huge. Doug, it's not that we're going to be dunking like crazy on it. That basketball hoop weighs so much. It's so heavy that I think they needed all that just to hold the weight of the hoop. And of course, if you dunk on it. But who knows? I'll probably start lowering it and doing some jams. I just want to be as good as Chris Taylor. That's why I bought that good hoop. Shane Boz. O'Neal Cruz. Anthony Rendon. Matt Manning. And there's a Gavin Sheets rookie out of 673. Shaw Polanco, Bryce Harper, Toro Marquez, and there is our hit. Unfortunately, it is a swatch. It is going to be Jose Barrios for the Blue Jays. Another one for the Blue Jays there, Chris Morris. Doug, you still going through all those cards and stuff? What are you going to do with them all? I'm waiting to see like an online auction or something. Verlander, Hoskins, Trevor Rogers, All-Star. Devers, Suarez, Bobby Dalbec. Strasburg, Rich Hill. There's a Mike Trout. Boyhood photos of the stars. It's pretty sweet. Pete Alonso. They should do autographs of that one. McNeil, Joe Ryan, Detmers, Duvall, Cron, and Castro. Yeah, there isn't. I'm telling you, like, if you guys, Chris, I showed you the picture. So the way it worked is my high school did an auction, and Dick's donated 5 really nice, like Gorilla, the really expensive ones. And then whoever bid, they was like from the top-notch one all the way down to their low-end one. And it was just like they auctioned them off back to back to back to back. And the first person that won the first auction got to pick the one they wanted. I ended up getting like the third one. We'll put this with the other ones from Allen and Ginter. So I got that $2,000 hoop for $700. And I want to put it in right because we're not moving. My kids will use it all the time for the O's there. So I figured, you know what? Put a good one in now. You can crank it down. So my kids will be able to use it growing up. They can use it right now. It lowers down to like 5 feet, 6 feet. But yeah, you're right. There's no base to them. It's just this little square. And so anyhow, I bought it for like $700. I didn't realize that you're spending $100 in cement, $140 in that base that I had to buy to like mount it. It's crazy, dude. But it's an investment. It's an investment for my kids. I remember like with my brother, I mean, we would literally set up spotlights and have friends over. We got the cops called on us one time. We lived in a development, but we were out playing till like 3 a.m. It was in the summer. Hindsight, we probably should have been a little bit more respectful, but we would stay out and play all fucking night long, man. All night we would play basketball. I want my kids to do the same thing. They can call the cops. I don't care. I'll be like, yeah? Are you mad they're getting exercise? Yeah, Jimmy. Sanchez, I don't know if that had much to do with it as much as I just didn't do my research. Honestly, I don't think it was much more expensive than it was a month or two ago or a year ago. I don't know. How much is 80 pounds of the concrete go up? Cement? 80-pound bag was, I think, well, geez, it was $65 for 12 of them. What is that? Like, that's only like, I can't do math right now. That's like $5 a pop. I can't be right. I think they charged me for the small ones. Because then when I went and bought two, it was like $19. I think they charged me for the... Shit, I should probably go down there and check. Make sure I didn't underpay. Oh, yeah. We're not putting that hoop on for 10 days, man. 10 days. Because of the temperatures, too. I will say the only thing I don't like about this is the lack of parallels, variations, and the fact that there's only one hit per box. It's so much card. And it's probably my number one complaint about Topps all around. Is it is a lot. It's great if you want a box to open with your kids. Or something like that. Or for yourself, open a couple packs. But even like Don Russ and Score put in more autos. There's a Mike Trout. So no parallel in that box either. One numbered card. It's tough. I mean, we have some more boxes of that, and I'll slip it in with some big hit stuff. But yeah, I'm with you, Wes. It needs some more numbered stuff. It's missing something. And now that they stretched it out even more, there's even less stuff to go, like, to put in each box. So I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's do Inception. Let's pick up the pace here. Again, really appreciate you guys. I was excited to rip baseball. We haven't been ripping it as much. And I was like, all right, we'll post a PYT. This will fill fast. Wes is like, why isn't anybody filling this? I think it's because no one saw it. I got to tag better. All right, here we go. Origins of Baseball. Noelvi Marte. That's for your Mariners there. Alexander Vargas. Oh, we got a redemption. Get your redemption guesses in. Garrett Mitchell. Riley Green. Let's pull our... Out of 25, Brian Bulvas for the A's. Nice short print there. Well, Jimmy, honestly, I have to start... I'm going to lighten this up a little bit, too. I have to start tagging as well. I really do, because it's not fair. People aren't seeing it. Our first auto is going to be Colin Barber for the Astros. Out of 600 going out to the Stros. It's going to be James Rea. Good thing I tagged James. I literally have a note here. Make tag lists for MLB and NFL so that I can tag people, because people are like, you got to let me know about your breaks. Oh, it's a good one for the Tigers. Primordial Prospect Autograph Orange Foil Parallel. Is that out of 25? For the Tigres, Nate Zimmerman. He jumped in early too. Torkelson. I think it's out of 25. Boom, baby. $7. Definitely at least $7 on that. There you go. These will all get sleeved up as well. I got my sleeve pile over here. What y'all really think? Like, help me out, baseball people. Instead of $7, tell me, what do you think that card is worth? Like, rough guess, Wes. I know Wes will give me a real answer. So I got to tell y'all, my son, I don't know if you knew, my son has a worse time getting up in the morning, and I finally figured it out. It took me almost 3 marking periods. It took me a full 3 marking periods because it just ended. He loves this Switch game, the Ben 10 Switch game, or like any Switch game, but I've started playing Ben 10 with him. And a couple hundred, $8 for inflation. And so I told him if he gets up in the mornings, I'll play. If he gets up by 6:20, I'll play 30 minutes of Ben 10 with him. He has to be dressed downstairs by 6:30. He gets 30 minutes to 6:30 to 7. Dude, he shot out of bed yesterday. So we'll see if it holds tomorrow. Ken Griffey, there you go. That'll go to your Mariners. And out of 149, Yogi Berra. So I'm learning all about Ben 10, which I didn't know before. It's a pretty cool game, though. Baez, Blake Snell, Brian Anderson, Jamie Foxx. Just kidding, it's Jimmy. And out of 99, Cal Ripken for the O's. Anybody ever get in that Ben 10, or are we all too old for that? I guess it's got like a pretty big cult following. Alex Reyes for the Cards. Tools of the trade. Cardinals, Reyes, Jason Franklin. Don't worry about it, Wes. Enjoy the break. We can look it up later. And Jonathan Stever for the White Sox. Another one for the White Sox. Jimmy Swanson with that one there. Jimmy, good thing you hopped in, man. You're making out well. All right. Last absolute, and then we'll end with that Bowman. Yeah, you got to know now. Probably got to be the biggest hit of the break. So it did come out of the Bowman, which makes sense, but it's a big name too. All right, here we go. Nate Pearson, Cal Ripken Icons. Out of 99, Ryan Mountcastle for the O's. Rookie class out of 99. Acuna, Martinez, Perez, another Ripken. There's a Woodruff out of 99. And another one for the Cards. Dakota Hudson out of 99. St. Louis Cards, another one going out to Jason Franklin. And for the Atlanta Braves, out of 49, Christian, is it Potch? Is that how you say it? Going out to Dougie. There you go, Dougie. You got one. I'm just waiting for one night Dougie to message me and be like, dude, it finally feels a little better. Dougie, that day's going to come soon, man. Keep trucking. For the Braves. Pache? Is it Pache? Christian Pache? Is that right? All right, last one. Here we go. Bowman's Best. Obviously the most expensive box in the break. By a fairly good long shot, too. This stuff just keeps going up. 2 autographs per mini box. Let's see what we can do here. Set one back here. Scooch magooch. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. Wes, I need you to help me out with some research, man. You're my baseball research guy. I need you to help me find what all sets, Panini or Topps, that are currently released have Franco autographs in them. Because, like, I saw he's in 2020 Donruss Optic, I think. Franco has autographs in that. Wander Franco. Obviously unlicensed, but I need to know what all we're looking for there. Lawler, Rutschman, Dominguez, and out of 50 for the Cards as well, Michael McGreevy. There you go. Jason Franklin, and another one. Out of 50. Gold. Spencer Howard Prism. Ohtani. Carlson Scherzer. Benny Montgomery Heat Wave. And Alek Manoah Prism rookie or refractor rookie. Spencer Howard. Freddie Freeman. Nate Pearson. Armando Cruz. I will. Alvarez 2 times. Manoah, and here's a color 2 out of 10 for the D-backs. Kettle Marte out of 10 going out to Ben Hitchcock 2 out of 10. And how about this for your M's? Julio Rodriguez going out to Wes. Penny. Penny. Damn it, I'm going to watch that tonight to go to sleep. I'm going to need something to calm me down. Kyber Ruiz. I got to get up at 6 to play video games. Jazz, Cracked Ice. Pujols, Williams, House, Bobby Witt. Andrew Vaughn, Future Vibrance. And Pedro Leon. Damn it, Chris. Now I'm hearing it. Shit, I forgot about it too until you just said Penny. Who doesn't, Wes? So, on another baseball note, I got to make all my T-ball calls. Man, the amount of clearances you have to do to coach, like, Little League is insane. Oh, it's so bad, Chris. It's unwatchable. Do you know what's worse than How I Met Your Father? It's so bad. The new Cheaper by the Dozen. We were so excited Disney was finally putting out a new movie on a Friday because that's like our thing here ever since COVID. Like, we get all worked up for it. We didn't for this one. We were like, all right, let's take it slow. Let's see how this is going to be because the previews looked a little sketch. Dude, we made it through about 8 minutes of it. We're like, we can't watch this. The kids are like, it's good. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm not watching this. Joey Bart, Vlad Guerrera, and here we go. Shirt and Apostle for the Rangers. Rangers going to be James Ray with another one. Oh, that's your first licensed one, Wes? Yeah, it was bad. Bobby Witt Refractor, Andrew Vaughn, Martinez, and Pache. Juan Soto Heatwave. Brady House and a Cabrian Hayes. Gleyber Torres, DeGrom, Kelenic, Carson Williams, Spencer Torkelson, Zach Veen, Baez out of 199, and for the Tigers, Casey Mize out of 99. Nate Zimmerman tearing it up with the Tigers. Little bit of a team heavy break. The Cheaper by the Dozen too. It was the worst. It got a 2.8 on IMDb. It was awful. Why'd they put that out? Andrew Vaughn, and there's a Joey Bart Refractor. Bobby Witt Masterpieces, Colmenares Future Vibrance, and Kirilloff for the Twins Refractor. You watched that movie, Wes? Did you make it through? All right, listen, we got a bunch to do here. We got a fantasy spot. We got a recap to do. We have a fantasy spot. We have the extra cards. We also are giving away 2 $5 hitless credits. They have to be used in baseball. Trying to get the baseball page going again. They have to be used in baseball. They can't be used in football. What was it? Joe Biden and Barack Obama? Why do I remember it? It was because my wife and I kept looking at each other going, We're not. The kids were like, "Oh, that's cute," and my wife was like, "We're turning this off, right?" She's like, "Yeah." It was funny though. My wife and I just at the same time looked and we're like, "No." Soto, Cabrian Hayes, Javier Baez at a 199, Joey Bart, Benny Montgomery, Jazz Chisholm cracked, Kettle Marte at a 10, Woodruff at a 99, Cal Ripken at a 99, Yogi Berra at a 149, at a 25, Bulvas, Gavin Sheets out of 673, Nate Pearson out of 25, Santo out of 150. We had the Kirilloff for the Twins mini, Singer for the Royals out of 25 orange, Mike Trout, that is not numbered, but it is a mini hollow or silver or refractor, and then Mountcastle out of 99. All right, not done yet. Now for the hits, which I do have to mark because we are going to do 2 $5 hit list credits. If you're eligible, we'll random it up. We have Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. Cardinals going out to Jason Franklin. There were quite a few double hits here. We had Alex Reyes for the Cards as well to Jason Franklin. And for the Blue Jays, Jose Barrios going out to Chris Morris. We had the Evan White for the Mariners out of 99 going out to Wes. He got another one coming as well. And Casey Mize for the Tigers out of 99 going out to Nate the Great. We had a Shirt and Apostle going out to the Rangers. Texas Rangers going out to James Rea. Rangers Rea. And Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners going out to West. McGreevy for the Cards out of 50. 39 out of 50 for the Cardinals. Jason Franklin. And the Pachi for the Braves going out to Dougie Fresh. That's a nice RPA there. We had the Jonathan Stever for the White Sox going out to Jimmy Swanson. Thanks for hanging out, Jimmy. And we had the Barber for out of 600 for the Astros going out to James Rea as well. And then the Mickey Moniak out of 99 for the Phillies going out to Adam D. We also had for the White Sox, Vaughn. That's not numbered, but it's an Andrew Vaughn on-card rookie auto out of Allen and Ginter Chrome, 1 per case on those. And for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson, Primordial Prospect Autograph Orange Foil Parallel, going out to Nate Zimmerman. All right, this is how it's going. Oh, and we also had that Hank Aaron card. This is how it's going to work. We're going to random up. Everyone has to be eligible, I guess, for these non-team cards. So let me do that first. Oh, no, we said we were going to make that the second prize. So, yeah, let me do the fantasy spot, and we'll do the second place for that gets those cards. Here we go. We'll probably do another PYT. All right, here we go. DK Fantasy Spot 3. So far, it's Ryan and Nate. We had to get 15 spots to do this. I'd like to fill it before opening day. It's not looking promising because opening day is like, what? We could. It's like a month, a little less than a month away, like 20 days away, right? So there's a chance we could do it. But it's going to take some fills. And we don't have product coming out. That's why. The A's are going to be James Michael Gray with spot 3. Ryan Bedell, Nate Zimmerman, James Michael Gray. And the only way you can move these spots is if you get duplicate. Football, we're changing it up this year because we had too many people just not even... the only way I'll accept it is if you can literally not do DK in your state. And you have a single spot. Because guys were making some weird deals last year, and I wasn't super comfortable with it. I'll post another one tomorrow. When I get up, I'll do that. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. So the third place will win these non-team cards. And listen, this has to be used in baseball. Must be used in baseball. I'll tag up people tomorrow when I post one too. I'll do one. Orioles and the Giants, and then the Guardians get the extra cards here. What's the Primordial? What, I know that's what we pulled, but what does that mean? I don't know if I know that card. And then the Orioles and Giants. So it's going to be Dougie and Johnny with the $5 credit. All right. Well, generally the insert autographs don't do as well. So we'll see. All right, y'all. I'm going to roll to bed because I got that big Switch game at 6:30 in the morning. Thank y'all for hanging out. We'll do another PYT tomorrow. We have 12 more spots to do in fantasy. We got to fill them. All right. Deuces.